one important story, which I remember just like it happened yesterday, was Freeman. I was in the elevator with you, didn't know who you were. I just thought you were another UMBC person, maybe a visitor. And then all of a sudden, you wanted to know. Well, you told me that you knew I was a new employee. You didn't know my name, you didn't know where I worked, but you recognized my face. And you wanted to also know how I was doing at UMBC, and if there was anything you could do to help me, which I thought, who is this guy? Why is he stalking me? And then when I got off the elevator, my graduate school staff members were in the air, and they said to me, hey, you just spoke with the president. And I was like, the president? Like, who is this guy? And I was so surprised that it ended up being you, Freeman, president of UMBC. Coming from UMB, I knew the president's name. I didn't know who he was. He didn't know who I was. And so there again, UMBC, the culture is so different because you take the time to speak to each and every person, which is important.
Your leadership has, and I've been here long enough to say this honestly, transformed this university into a place that has a completely different tone, atmosphere, vibe than it had in the 70s and early 80s. It's an exciting place. It was a really non-exciting place during those early years when I worked here. It is an exciting, vibrant community. And I can honestly say, I think that you are the one who's responsible for that.
President Hrabowski, you not only care about the students on campus, but you care about the staff also. I remember when I first came to this campus, I accompanied the director of Res Life to a budget meeting. I remember walking into that budget meeting and seeing all these new faces and feeling a little intimidated. I remember you saying to the staff at that table to go around the table and introduce yourself to the newcomer. I know that I have never felt more comfortable or more welcomed on a campus as I did at that moment. Freeman, I want you to know that you are a great motivational speaker, a great leader, and everyone sits up and listens when you speak.
I think, Freeman, you have made an enormous impact on this campus over the time that you've been here. I think early on you made the decision that academics were going to be the important thing, the thing that we were going to stress here. And that showed up in a number of choices. Certainly the Meyerhoff scholarships, the decision to make the chess team one of our key marketing points, the decision to add an honors university in Maryland to our name put us in a position where we had to put our money where our mouth was, that we had to put up and that we had to get serious about how we looked at ourselves. And you gave us the pride to look at ourselves that way and make it become a reality.
Well, you have been very successful in getting the word out about UMBC. People know about UMBC. We've been on TV. We've had a lot of national publicity. I think those things are great and will help UMBC as we move along. We're still a very young school, but we're setting a good path, things that people can follow, and the timeline is really just beginning.
Well, Freeman, you know, in the time that I've been at UMBC, working with you has been probably one of the most valuable experiences, you know, I've had here. I remember back when we worked on the documentary for the first class of Meyerhoff scholars, even before you were president. I learned so much from that experience. It was one of those times where I felt like we really, moved our game up a little bit, more so than anything we had done before. We were, it really added a new level of professionalism to what we were doing. And I've always felt that way with working with you. I feel like when you come in to the studio, to work on something, you come in and you'll sit down and you'll, say what you want to say, and you'll say it 3 different ways, and we could use any of the takes. And it's like scary good that you're able to do that. I've never worked with anybody else that had that command, of what they wanted to say, and also the dedication to get it right.
Well, I would like Dr. Hrabowski to hear that when he spoke to financial services, he talked about being yourself and not allowing anyone to take you out of your character. I kept that thought, and then he used these words that have inspired me to do something. The words were, watch your thoughts, they become your words. Watch your words, they become your actions. Watch your actions, they become your habits. Watch your habits, they become your character. Watch your character, it becomes your destiny. And I took those words, and he inspired me to use them and share them with my Sunday school students.